Yes, welcome back to another Have You Seen It a Second in 2 weeks. I know it's another one yet again, but I decided after seeing Jontron's video with the kid from Kid Nation, Jimmy 8, and seeing RoboOggy's great video he released recently of him getting on the news by just texting 9 News. I figured there is no other time in my life where I would be more comfortable with sharing this embarrassing past for me on Australian television, not international television. Actually, technically one of them was on international television, as you'll see very soon with Spain airing. Oh god, it's just so awful, I can't even... Nos vemos luego, adiós. So yeah, I was never going to even show this on this channel. I was never going to show it in general. I figured, look, I may as well just show it to you guys now. This is my 4 television appearances. It's pain. And there's one in particular that is the focus of this very title, and that is the most unlikely way to ever get on television. You're gonna have to wait a little bit to see that one. It's the second last one we're gonna look at today. I'm gonna look at them in chronological order of pain. When I was young, it was the be-all and end-all for me getting on television. I was such a huge fan of the media. Obviously, my YouTube channel, I'm a huge fan of entertainment and the media. But television is something that I was just obsessed with when I was younger. And all I wanted to do was get on television. It was a very narcissistic, cringy, and self-obsessed really ideology I had when I was a kid. But it was what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get on TV in any way I possibly could. And obviously it wasn't easy to do that. You know, once you get a taste for it, I think with television, you want more. And I got a taste for it when I was very young and I didn't really give a shit about being on television. And that's the first one we're gonna look at today.
My mum's a super mom because she's really nice. She does good things to me. Mum can read my mind.
She can't fucking read my mind anymore, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I was like 3 or 4 years old for that one. It was basically my cousins, they work in advertising. My cousins offered to my parents, hey, we're doing an ad here, we reckon we can get you guys on it. And they got us on the ad. Me and my 3 brothers. My twin brothers were snubbed from the ad. They shot their piece, but they didn't make the ad. I still vividly remember, this is the strange thing, I have a really strangely good memory, and I remember them actually shooting this ad, and all I wanted to do was play on the playground. I couldn't give a fuck about being on a commercial back then. I was 4 years old. I just wanted to play on the playground, and this dude with really long hair, long black hair, you know, your typical cameraman, long hair, camera guy, cap, he was just trying to get me to sit still and say the line, and just say the line.
Say the line, Bart!
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
And I'm pretty sure I came up with that line on my own. Mum can read my mind.
Mum can read my mind.
It was terrible. I was not a good kid. I would not sit still and do the thing. But the guy was getting so impatient. I still vividly remember. He's just like, alright, yeah, no, we'll do another take. Alright, so just say the line, yeah. I don't know how I remember that, but he was holding this camera and I finally did it really reluctantly, as you can see in the footage. I just didn't want to be there. They gave me $220, I think, for the commercial. All that money's definitely gone now. The pain, the agony. I was in 2003, so it wouldn't be another 7 years until I finally got myself on television again, because I was just so obsessed with it. So the years went by, I was just so obsessed with being on television. I don't know why. And then my dad, with his holiday park, had this huge opportunity to bring in the CEO of Big 4 Australia, filmed at our holiday park, the bit where at the end of Undercover Boss Australia, that TV show, terrible show, at the end of it where he talks about his journey as an experience, they were going to shoot that at our holiday park, which was insane. And so my dad's like, come on down, be a part of the audience. I was just hoping it got on TV, to be honest. I just wanted to get my face on TV. And I was on TV, as you can see here.
Un viaje emocionante.
Qué día tan fantástico. Qué viaje. Luego, adiós.
Oh, God! I was the kid at the front doing, yeah, get me on fucking TV, cunt! Oh, God, it's so hard to... I just can't fucking do this anymore. It's disgraceful. It honestly is disgraceful. I was just so obsessed with getting on TV. Oh, geez, spiderwebs and shit. And then, it's kind of like that scene in Monsters, Inc. where Mike Wazowski was like, I was on TV!
Okay, here I come.
We're working for a better tomorrow. Today.
I can't believe it.
Oh, Mike.
I was on TV!
Did you see me?
Did you see me?
That's what it was when we watched it, and it just showed the side of my face as like the only close-up of me in the audience. That's it. That was all it was. Like, it wasn't a big deal at all until in 2011, where it was a massive deal. I was just at school doing my thing, just playing, and a mate comes up to me and goes, "Hey, I saw you on TV last night." And me being, you know, the self-obsessed kid I was, very cringeworthy, I was like, "What? What, really?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think I saw you on TV." He was just nonchalant about it. I was like, "You sure? You sure? You saw me on TV?" He's like, "Yeah. You were on some kind of football commercial or something." And then a couple of other kids came up to me and went, "Yeah, I think I saw you on TV. Yeah, you were on some kind of commercial." And I was like, so I went home, and me knowing which channel had the football on that night, I just glued to the TV, hoping that a commercial would come up with me. And we didn't have any proper recording software back then, so I recorded on like some VHS tape. And lo and behold, I came up on TV. Why am I talking about this on my YouTube channel?
The Monday Night Lights. Footy's fallen giants St Kilda face heavyweights Carlton in one last bid to save their season. 8:30 tonight on 10 and 1.
So yeah, it's that 1 second of me in the crowd just going. And the funny thing is, no one else in the crowd, as you can see, is doing anything. I don't think we even did anything. I think I was just celebrating nothing going to the game. This was the only AFL football game I'd ever been to, and me being a massive Saints supporter, that was weird. And I was in the crowd just going crazy there. Just anything, because I was just so excited to see my team play. Our team was just smashing. We were up by 60 points to 0. It was an amazing night. And I knew I was next to a camera because this cameraman just kept kind of filming my reactions at times, and I was like, "Oh, cool, I could be on TV, whoa." And then I went home and I was like, "Mum, did you see me on TV?" She's like, "Nah." And then nothing really happened after that, obviously, you know. And then a year later, I go home and I see this. It's pretty cool when I look back at it. The odds were so slim, as this title says. The odds of you getting on TV in a football commercial, they would have had all these files of people to choose from, of these reaction shots from games, and they just went through and they went, "Oh yeah, this one looks good." And there would have been so many. Look, you know, the amount of people that go to a football game every week is thousands and thousands in Australia. It's very popular here. And they chose my cringy reaction shot with the Saints scarf. Very exciting. Probably my proudest moment as a St Kilda supporter. Being that kid in the crowd on TV. Oh jeez, man, it's so bad. I don't know, my obsession for TV was still there in like 2012, the year after. It definitely died down after that. I wanted to be a television presenter, of course, and I made a TV show I mentioned in the last Have You Seen It, which I'm gonna show one day, maybe. Kill me. Probably react to it with some friends, actually. And yeah, my dad had another thing shot at his park. It's just the second thing, like the Undercover Boss one, but it was for like a tourism show, and I was just in it playing tennis. This is it.
The jumping pillow's a big favourite. They enjoy the open space just to kick a ball and catch up and have different games.
That's it, another 2 seconds of me playing tennis. That was out at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so nowhere near as cool as the footy one. The footy one was the coolest of them all, for sure, because it was something that my friends told me about and something that I saw. And you know, when I look back at it with rose-tinted glasses, I guess I'm kind of like, think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, the cringe! Oh, it's awful! It's terrible! It's so bad! God, oh my god, I'm seeing stars from doing that. Oh wow, I'm literally seeing stars everywhere right now. I shouldn't have done that cringe reaction. There you have it, there they all are. That was my commercials on television. I should end this video, guys, with a tribute to someone who I've mentioned in a lot of Have You Seen It? A lot of episodes of Totally Obsessed that I've reviewed on this channel. When I reviewed the Totally Obsessed with the Monsters and the Totally Obsessed with Rats woman, I did the recording on Saturday. And the day before, the host of Totally Obsessed, Fred Willard, actually passed away, sadly. And I didn't know this, and I recorded the episode, uploaded it, and it was only until someone in the comments said "RIP Fred Willard" when I actually found out he died. So it's very sad. The guy was a very good entertainer. He has made me laugh for a fair few years now, watching him from Anchorman and watching him from Totally Obsessed as the host. He was a really talented comedian, and I think he was extremely underrated, and he didn't get enough roles, but the roles he got were brilliant, and that was where he really shined and showed how funny a guy he really was. And seeing him in Totally Obsessed, of course, with those one-liners. So this is a tribute to Fred Willard and my reactions to him on Totally Obsessed, because they were genuine reactions, I can say, to his comedy and how funny a guy he really was.
Hi, I'm Fred Willard, and this is Totally Obsessed, the show that sinks deep into the quicksand of the human psyche and doesn't even put up a struggle. The first place we're going to visit is... And best of all, when rats and cobwebs fit in with the decor, homemaking is a breeze. Nick should take that flying bike back to the factory. I think he got it dug.
Oh, the host, Fred Willard, comes up with some good ones.
I hope you packed a parachute, because we're in free fall now.
Bro, Fred Willard, if you haven't seen Anchorman, like, he's the guy from Anchorman who's the head of the TV corporation. He's just a legend. Like, he has the best one-liners in this show, Totally Obsessed. Absolute legend, Fred. I feel like I had to add that because Fred was a legend. And on Totally Obsessed, he was just brilliant. Of course, Anchorman was where he's most well known from.
It seems that our youngest, Chris, was on something called acid and was firing a bow and arrow into a crowd. You know how kids are.
But Totally Obsessed, man. What an amazing host. And he will be missed. I hope a lot of Totally Obsessed episodes are actually uploaded in honor of him, just to spread the word of Fred Willard and how funny a guy he was. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Those were my television appearances. It was pain, I know, very hard to watch. I will be back with some egg drop, hopefully, and also some other surprise videos in the future, some crazy shit. We're going to be doing it now that restrictions are starting to ease, and maybe a few collaborations here and there with other YouTubers in the future. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, guys? A big thanks to everyone who watched the end of this pain on, have you seen it? Roll the cringe. Hey, bada swing, bada, Kennedy. Oh, a bit of behind the scenes here, guys. Some serious Ferris Bueller's Day Off reference cringe, as I like to use that terrible word, cringe. New lights, what I set up here, ping pong table for when mates come over. This room is very cluttered now. That's I don't have a tripod, guys, because tripods annoy the hell out of me with screwing the camera in and screwing it out. It's just as useful using a glass table from YouTube Investigator and this on top. That's the room. That's how I shoot this show. Just a bit of behind the scenes there, and there's the Internet Inspector corner. And inebriated individuals, please subscribe to the podcast coming soon. Pain. The end, guys. Thanks for watching. Wow. Whoa.